Hello, my name is Ramesh, host of Let's Crush the Corona show. We will start with three contestants. One will be selected to play the game. Contestants, are you ready? Contestant number one, could you please tell me what is Corona?
Corona is the China virus. It came from China.
Contestant number two, could you please tell me what is Corona?
Corona is the number 19 version of the coronavirus.
We'll go to contestant number three. Contestant number three, could you please tell me what is Corona?
Coronaviruses are a family of viruses that cause respiratory illnesses, and the newly discovered coronavirus in 2019 causes the infectious disease COVID-19.
Contestant number three, you have answered the question correctly. So you are selected to play the game, Let's Crush the Corona. Could you please come on screen and introduce yourself?
Hi, thank you so much. I'm so excited to play. My name is Kiana Rauji. I'm a Calgarian and a college student studying film and history. And yeah, I'm ready to crush Corona.
Kiana, thank you very much for participating. Before we start, let's review the rules of this game. So you will have 30 seconds to answer each question, and there will be 10 questions. Each question is worth 100 points. You must answer all questions right to crush the Corona. To help you, we have two things for you. One is a 50-50. Another one is Ask the Expert. So you have two lifelines. You can select those lifelines whenever you want. So before we start, let's introduce our expert today, Dr. Harjot Kaur Singh.
Hi, thank you. I am a family physician practicing in Calgary, and I've been actively practicing throughout this pandemic, and have seen the whole gamut of problems that have been created by the coronavirus, from the youth to the seniors, as well as the effect of coronavirus on society, as well as physical health and mental health.
Thank you, Dr. Harjot Kaur Singh. And Kiana, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So Kiana, for 100 points, you have the first question. What are the most common symptoms of COVID-19?
Fever, cough, shortness of breath. You know, I've heard that those are really common. Muscle aches, headaches, I've heard of those. I know that people say if you lose your smell, that's concerning. So, you know, I've heard of all of these, and I think I know people who've had these kinds of symptoms. So I'm gonna go with D, all of the above.
Great start. For 100 points, you have answered the question correctly. Question number two, COVID-19 can result in death in?
I've heard that it only affects like old people, and that people my age, don't have to worry so much, but I don't know if that's true, because I have friends who've gotten it. But the death thing, I'm not even sure. This one, I don't know. Can I call the expert?
You sure can. So we can bring our expert, Dr. Harjot Kaur Singh. Could you please come and help Kiana?
Yeah, this is really an important question, because there's a lot of misconception that coronavirus, if you catch it, it's just a simple cold type illness and most people get over it. But for the majority of people, it is a simple illness, but there can be long-term side effects as well. So a lot of people with long-term side effects are called long haulers, who can suffer from respiratory illness, memory loss, fatigue, aches and pains. And so we never know, from the young person to the elderly, who is going to become a long hauler. And unfortunately, you have heard that there's been some very young patients, babies, who have even passed away from coronavirus, as well as the seniors. So it is a serious illness that we need to prevent.
So Kiana, what would be your answer?
My answer is going to be A.
Thank you. That's a correct answer. Question number three, how is COVID-19 spread?
Okay, well, the first one, I know that's true. The respiratory droplets, and that's why we wear masks, so that makes sense. The close contact, that makes sense because we always do the whole social distancing thing. I'm always washing my hands, so it must be because it can be spread through poor hand hygiene. I'm gonna go with D, all of the above.
Great, thank you. That was the correct answer. For 400 points, you are considered close contact, FU, and there's a 4 answers for you. Please select the correct one.
This word close contact has confused me for a while. I think I need to call my doctor on this one.
Okay, well, we can ask Dr. Harjot Kaur Singh to come back.
So in this question, it is confusing for a lot of people. And so people feel that if you just wear a mask and you social distance, then you're actually fine and you're not considered a close contact. Masking is very important, and wearing the mask appropriately, covering the nose and mouth is very important. But actually, proper PPE includes goggles or a face shield, as well as the distancing. And oftentimes PPE will include gloves and another gown as well too. So a close contact is anyone that you have contact with when you're simply just wearing a mask, even if it's for 15 minutes. And with some of the variants that are arising now, we have to be careful that it's not even 15 minutes.
Kiana, what would be your answer, please?
My answer is B.
Again, thank you very much. Correct answer. Question number 5 for 500 points. If you have COVID symptoms, you must.
All right, self-isolate. That I know. Call your local public health number. You know, I in Alberta that's 811, and I know people have called that, so that makes sense. You should get tested. Self-isolate for 10 days or 14. I think this is also an all of the above situation. So my answer is D.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. That was the correct answer. Question number 6. How does the vaccine work? It's a little bit of a tough question. Take your time. You have 2 lifelines.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Vaccines. How do vaccines work? I mean, I've heard so many sorts of things. Like I've heard that it was rushed and it's like not actually effective. All these crazy things. I've heard that it might give me COVID, which is scary, but I don't really know what's true. I'm leaning towards A, but I'm not sure. Let me call the doctor just to make sure, because this is an important question and I'm not entirely sure.
All right. Our expert is online. Please help Kiana.
A lot of the public feels that the mRNA vaccines could potentially alter the DNA, but that is incorrect. The vaccine does not alter your DNA. The vaccine actually teaches your body how to build immunity against the spike proteins. The mRNA does not enter into your DNA. The vaccines actually were manufactured quickly and created quickly, but that's because of the advances in technology and scientific technology, especially over the last 10 years. All these vaccines went through the rigorous study and the clinical trials that all other medications go through as well. So they weren't rushed. And then there is another misconception that COVID-19 vaccine will give you the disease. It does not give you COVID. It gives your body the ability to fight COVID. And so it's really important for those people who've already had a COVID-19 infection or become ill because of infection, they too should be vaccinated, because we don't know how long your own immune system produces antibodies, and the vaccine helps to amplify that.
Dr. Harjot Kaur, I have just a follow-up question on that. Right now, we have 4 vaccines that are approved. Which one do you think we should get?
I would suggest that whichever vaccine you are offered first, you should take it. There's benefits, there's very slight differences in the vaccines in their efficacy, but they've all been shown to lower serious illness, to lower hospitalization and ICU admission, and to lower death. And so those are the important things that we look to for any vaccine. So whichever vaccine you are offered, please take it.
Thank you. Kiana, let's go back to our game. Sorry about that. Question number 6 was, how does a vaccine work? So what do you think the answer is?
I think my gut was right, but it was really good to check and to hear that answer. So A is the correct answer here.
Thank you very much. For 700 points, here's the next question on your screen. How long it will take to get immunity post-vaccination?
I'm not entirely sure. Some of these sound maybe too short, but I don't really know. Can I do the 50-50 here, the eliminate two lifeline?
Yes, you can. So what we will do, we'll take away A and B, and you have two answers left, C and D, so you need to select one of them.
Let's see. I think 1 day sounds really fast. I'm gonna go with C, 2 weeks.
You sure?
Not entirely, but that's my final answer, C.
All right, correct answer. For 800 points, you have the next question on your screen. What is herd immunity and why is it important?
All right, herd immunity. A can't be true because what I've learned is that a lot of people have died and can die from COVID. If enough people get vaccinated, sounds about right. C can't be true because I need to get vaccinated even if I'm not vulnerable. Everyone does. So I'm gonna say B. Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Well, you have answered correctly. So for 900 points, the next question, are there side effects of the COVID-19 vaccine?
Again, I've heard so many different things. Let's see. I think I need to call my doctor. I'm not entirely sure on this one. Yeah, let's give her a ring.
Dr. Vijot Kaur Singh, please help.
So yeah, there are side effects to the vaccine, although they are very mild. Typical side effects can include muscle soreness at the injection site. You could have a low-grade temperature, and you could have fevers or chills and possibly a headache. Usually these side effects only last for a short period of time, 12 to 24 hours. It's important to remember that you don't take any medication before you get the vaccine, like Advil or Tylenol. You want your body to build immunity on its own against, with the help of the vaccine. But also it's really important to remember getting the vaccine is much more safer than getting COVID-19 due to the long haul symptoms that can occur. And so millions of people now across the globe have been vaccinated with these COVID-19 vaccines that have been offered and approved by Health Canada, and they are very safe. So it is safer to get the vaccine than to actually get COVID-19.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna go with A.
Correct answer. Ken, I'm very impressed with you because whenever you're in doubt, you just don't make the wrong decision. You always want to consult with experts. So thank you. That was a great way to do things. So for the last question, if you get this right, you're going to crush the corona. So no pressure. So question number 10 for 1,000 points. Will I still have to wear a mask and social distance after vaccination? This is the one to crush the corona.
It's my last one. Okay, I can do this. Let's see. I do know that you can spread the virus possibly if you're vaccinated. So A is true, I think. B, that must be true because what I just learned about herd immunity means that we all have to keep masking and everything until everyone or most people are vaccinated. So that makes sense. There's no way D is true based on that. So I hope I'm crushing corona here by picking C. My fingers are crossed.
Well, are you sure?
Yes, C. The answer is both A and B.
Well, you just have crushed the corona. Thank you. So thank you again, Kiana. Any final word you want to say, Kiana?
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me, and thank you to my expert doctor for saving my life multiple times.
All right. Before we sign off, we'd like to ask our expert for a final word.
I would say that there's 3 key takeaways to remember. One is that it's very important for us to all follow the public health guidelines, to isolate if you're feeling symptoms, to wear masks, and wear them appropriately and properly, to socially distance, and to always sanitize or wash your hands carefully. So those guidelines are there to help us control the spread. The second key message is that of all the 4 vaccines that have been approved in Canada by Health Canada, it's important to avail of whichever vaccine has been offered to you, take it, because it will help you prevent serious coronavirus disease, prevent hospitalization, and prevent death. And it's important, very important for all of us to do our part to help ourselves, to help our families, to help our communities, and to help all of humanity. Let's crush Corona together.
Dr. Yote, thank you very much. Kiana, thank you too. Dr. Yote, you have provided us the valuable information. Hopefully that a lot of people will view this game and play this game and use it. Thank you. Have a safe day.